Now in for Kirtland, number 33, Sexton. And in for the Raiders, number 21, Pia.
Timeout on the floor. Thanks for tuning in to the YouTube channel to catch GRCC Raider basketball. I think we've got the bugs worked out. 22-9 is your current score. Raiders in front of the Birds. Firebirds struggled a little bit in that first quarter. 22-6 was the score at the end of the first frame. As now the injured Firebird player is being helped to the sidelines. Buzzer sounds. We're ready to get back to some live action here at the Gordon Hunsberger Arena. Thanks again for tuning in to Raider basketball. We're certainly glad that you're with us. My name is Dave Van Ord. I'll be your host for the next couple of hours as the women and the men do battle against the Firebirds from Kirtland Community College. Raider basketball, topside. Give you the starters as well as the players on the floor as time permits. We do have another whistle. This one's going to be a foul against Adriana Gilmore, a 5'6" sophomore guard from Miami, Florida for Kirtland. That'll be her second. Raider basketball underneath their own. Tiana Day to take it in. She's on the sidelines, set to check it in. Inbound play goes up to the top. Piat. Now they're working all the way around to Day. Day wanted to set up for a three. It wasn't there. Gives it back to Piat, and Piat's fouled. Foul again on Gilmore. That'll be her third. 5:41 to play here in the second quarter. Day penetrates, dishes, three on the way from the left wing. Schultz off the back of the iron. Tipped out of bounds. It will be Firebird basketball. Starters tonight for your Raiders. Lana Griffin, number 10, a 6-foot freshman from Wyoming. Also Ava Schultz, a 5'11 sophomore from Wolverine. Avery Piat, a 5'10 freshman from Sparta. Tiana Day, a 5'6 freshman from Kentwood. And Tatiana Hardiman, who is a 5'8 freshman from Wyoming. Those are your starters for Coach Dave Glazer. And the Raiders collect the ball from the other end, but then throw it out of bounds. It will be Firebird basketball. For the Firebirds, Adriana Gilmore, a 5'6 sophomore guard from Miami, Florida, one of the starters. Also Tina Arthur, a 5'9 sophomore from Lake Worth, Florida, as the Firebirds get it down low. They can't get the bucket to fall as Ellie Sexton, a 5'9 freshman center from Brethren, put the shot up. Couldn't get it to go through the hoop, but will go to the free throw line, shoot a couple of free throws as Avery Piat just drew foul number 2. Some of the other starters for Kirtland, Kayla McCoy, a 5'2 freshman guard from Mesick. Mariah Ellis, a 5'7" freshman from Millington, as well as Ellie Sexton, who just got the first one to fall. She'll get one. No, excuse me, missed the first one. She'll get one, and this one's good. So 22-10 is your score. By the way, the Kirtland Community College women's basketball team is coached by Josh Holman. Marty McDermott and Olivia Groh are the assistant coaches for Josh Holman. Josh actually coaches the men as well, so we'll see him on the sideline in the nightcap as well. I want to thank Justin Studnicki and Ben Brown. Ben Brown is the SID here at GRCC. Justin Studnicki, the statistician, as well as Mackenzie Onderman is our trainer, and Lauren Ferrello, our athletic director. Can't thank them enough for their support of bringing GRCC Raider basketball to you that can't be here tonight via the YouTube channel. So Day will go to the free throw line. She'll get a pair. First one is pure. Tiana, as I mentioned, a redshirt freshman from East Kentwood. One more coming. Second one is also good. Raiders are going to take a timeout. That'll give me an opportunity to introduce to you or at least get you in touch with some of the players on tonight's broadcast. The Raiders will also go to the bench at some point and use 5'8" freshman guard Olivia McKellar. She's from Granville. Also Angelia Deutsch, who is a 6-foot freshman from Allendale, as well as Sophia Moderman, who's been in the game earlier in this one, a 5'11" sophomore from Kenowa Hills High School, as well as Anna Tubergen, a 5'7" sophomore from North Point Christian, and Caitlin Van Adder, a 5'11" freshman from Allegan. Those are some of Coach Dave Glazier's subs. Dave in his 9th season here at the helm for the Raiders. He's assistant coaches Mike Janikowski and Danny Robinson. Some of the bench players for Josh Holman that he's already used have been Amanda Lewis, a 5'3" freshman from Grayling, Lucy Hall, a 5'5" freshman from Kalkaska, Riley Mast, a 5'10" freshman center from Custer, and Alyssa Keel, a 5'9" freshman from Mansalona. Ladies from all over the northern portion of the great state of Michigan. There's a jumper from just inside the elbow. Rim unkind. Rebound goes to the Raiders. Tatiana Hardiman on the rebound. She yields it to Day. Tatiana sets up the offense, top of the key. Work it all the way around. Now they get it down low. Turnaround jumper just a little short by Griffin. One and done. Here come the Firebirds back the other way. Zigging and zagging is McCoy. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by the Raiders. 3:50 to play here in this first half, excuse me. Raiders have been in control of this one from the onset. Lead now cut down to 14. Penetration by Piat and the ball thrown out of bounds. It was partially tipped though. I believe that was Ellie Sexton got her hand on it. Here comes Alyssa Keel back into the contest, 5'9" freshman from Mansalona. Lob play for the Raiders, trying to get Day a jumper. They do, and an offensive foul. Moving screen is going to be the call. They're going to give this one to Schultz. That'll be Ava's first, third team foul. So here comes McCoy, Kayla McCoy, the 5'2" freshman. Jumper on the way from the outside. That won't fall for Lucy Hall. And the Raiders clear the board. Right wing, spot up three, a little short that time. Piat hit couple of those in the early goings. Unable to get that one to connect. This ball tipped away by the Raiders. It'll remain Firebird basketball. Moderman will check back in. Tatiana Hardiman will get a seat on the bench. Quick breather. Baseline inbound play for the Firebirds with 21 on the shot clock. They take about 2 seconds to fire one up. That was McCoy's jumper. A little too firm off the back of the glass. Day thought about a three, now puts it on the floor, penetrates. The runner, no good. Day hits the deck. Firebirds come away with the basketball. Hall, lead pass up into the inside the three-point area, as now Day just now getting back up to her feet, and it will get a timeout for an injury. Tiana will limp her way over to the sidelines. Training staff here for the GRCC Raiders ready to help her out. See Mac over there talking her through it. Anna Tubergen checks back in for GRCC. She'll replace Day as they work to get Tiana back over towards the training table. Raiders topside. Now they get it down low, and traveling is going to be the call against Tubergen. Nope, check that, Moderman. Moderman called for traveling. Firebirds, around the perimeter they go. Lewis had it at the top. Dishes it. McCoy might have gotten away with an extra step and now creates a jump ball opportunity. It'll be Raider basketball on the alternating arrow. Oh, check that. They're calling a foul against McCoy, not a jump ball. That is McCoy's second. Raiders are in the bonus. So Alana Griffin, the freshman from Wyoming, will get a pair. First one is in and out. One more coming. This one's pure. It puts Lana Griffin on the scoreboard with more than just the 2 personal fouls. Now she's got a point to her name. And the Raiders are up 25-10. Matchup 2-3 zone proves to be effective for Coach Dave Glazier's ladies, as they're able to stymie the offense for the Firebirds. Come back down the other way. 3 for Tubergen. Long rebound controlled by the Raiders. Grab it, go to the rack. Piot fouled on her approach. Keel gets called for the foul. That will be her first. To the free throw line goes Avery Piot. The pride of Sparta to the free throw line. All the way around and down. Count it. One more coming. Minute 27 to play. 26-10. This one's good as well. 8 points for the young lady from Sparta. Minute 20 to play here in this first half. Tipped out of bounds. It'll remain Firebird basketball. 23 on the shot clock. Minute 20 on the game clock. Firebirds topside. Down the lane, a runner off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound controlled by GRCC. Raiders get it to the elbow area where Griffin is fouled from behind. She'll go back to the free throw line. Foul's going to be called on Amanda Lewis. The freshman from Grayling picks up her first. First free throw is good for Griffin. Second one, not so much, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders, Moderman. 63 seconds left to play in the first half. 28-10 is your score. Raiders give up a little bit of penetration, but not an easy look. The Firebirds will throw that one out of bounds. We're in the Gordon Hunsberger Arena on the beautiful campus of GRCC, right downtown, just in the shadows of what used to be Butterworth Hospital. Now Spectrum. Jumper from the just inside the elbow won't fall for Griffin. Firebirds with 30 seconds left on the game clock, 23 on the shot clock. Pump it down low, baseline penetration, the floater, jump shot won't go. Tipped away and controlled by the Raiders. 10 seconds left on the quarter clock. Left to play in this first half. 3 from the left wing, that won't fall. Firebirds with a second to play, fire it towards the rim and going to come up empty. And we will go into half number 2. Firebirds only able to muster 4 points in that second quarter. Raiders only 6, as the score was 22-6 after the first quarter of play. Now 28-10 is your halftime score. And we will take a break here as well. You're listening to GRCC Raider Basketball right here on the Raider Basketball Network on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. My name's Dave Van Ord. I'll be your host for the next couple of hours as the men will take battle with these Firebirds from Kirtland as soon as the women have completed their contest. We will be right back here from the Gordon Hunsberger Arena in just a little bit. This is the GRCC Raider Basketball Network.
Okay, seriously, we gotta talk about these Temu scams. With Temu becoming super popular, shopping scams are on the rise, targeting people like you and me with fake phishing emails and bogus offers. It's crazy how many of these scams are out there, but I found something that can protect you like a digital bodyguard. I use Guardio to protect me from malicious sites and phishing attacks. It doesn't just warn you, it actively blocks these threats in real time. Here's one of those Temu scams I was telling you about. Let's see what happens when I click it. See, Guardio identified it as a scam and blocked it immediately. So if you like getting scammed online, don't get Guardio. But if you want to feel safe and protected, click below.
Hey fans, it is halftime here at the Gordon Hunsberger Arena on a beautiful campus of Grand Rapids Community College, downtown Grand Rapids, Michigan. Thanks for tuning us in. It is halftime of the ladies' game. 28-10 is your current score. Looking at the scoring, try to recap some of the scoring for this contest. Lucy Hall paces the way for the Firebirds. She's got 4 points. 2 each for Keel and Ellis, and 1 point each for Sexton and Arthur. That'll get you to 10. Meanwhile, to get to 28 on the other side of the ledger, let's start out with Piat. Avery's got 8 points on the afternoon. She also got 5 rebounds to go with those 8 points. Right behind her is Tiana Day. Day's got 7 points. 4 points each for Moderman and Schultz. 3 points for Tubergen and 2 for Griffin. That'll get you to 28. In that first half, Raiders shot 75% from the free throw line. That's 6 for 8 was their number there. 23.5% from outside the arc, 4 for 17. As they start out 4 for 10 in that first quarter, and they shot 31% from the floor, 9 for 29. Meanwhile, the Firebirds, 3 for 34 from the floor. That's just 8.8%. They did not make a three-point shot, although they took 9 shots from outside the arc, and free throw-wise, they were 4 for 11. So percentage-wise, a lot of opportunities there for the Firebirds. Rebounding-wise, the Firebirds, 24 rebounds. Your GRCC Raiders, 29. Big difference. 8 assists compared to just 1 for the Firebirds. 28-10 is your score. buzzer you heard in the background should beckon both teams to get back out towards the floor and continue playing some basketball. You see our 3 top-notch officials. Want to thank them for their participation. These games become just scrimmages without the officials. If you or someone you know is interested in becoming an official, working your way up to the GRCC or Kirtland Firebird level, contact the MHSAA. They will train you, start you out at the lower levels, and bring you up to speed. Eventually, you could be running around on the court here at the Gordon Hunsberger Arena. Raiders will start with a basketball. They lead this one 28-10. Hardiman drives the lane, puts up the layup, and we've got a jump ball called. On the alternating arrow, it will be Firebird basketball. .9:40 to play. Just underway here in this third quarter. Firebirds get it out to Gilmore. Gilmore now back up topside. 3 coming from Arthur. That won't fall. Arthur battles for the rebound. And we got another jump ball. On the alternating arrow, it's Raider basketball. Schultz to check it in. Starters back on the floor for both squads. Griffin, Schultz, Piott, Day, and Hardiman for your Raiders. Meanwhile, Gilmore, Arthur, McCoy, Ellis, and Sexton for the Firebirds. Raiders get it down low. Jumper from the block area. That won't fall for Griffin. Rebound controlled by the Firebirds, and here comes Gilmore to start the offense. Lost the handle, though. Day comes away with it. Good to see Day back on the floor after she hit the deck pretty hard. Speaking of hitting the deck hard, boy, right on cue. Underneath, no good for Sexton. Ellie went up for the rebound and inadvertently had her legs taken right out from underneath her, and she hits the deck pretty hard as the trainers will attend. Looked like she went up for the rebound, and Piott was in the process of boxing out, and they're actually going to call Piott with a foul here for undercutting. We're going to take a short break as they're going to tend to Ellie Sexton, the freshman from Brethren, Michigan. We'll be right back. This is GRCC Raider basketball. So after the short break, they have gotten Ellie to be able to walk off on her own power. That's a great sign. She's over by the training table and basically just kind of setting, and looks like she's trying to collect her bearings. So good on her for not being more injured than what that could have turned into be. Meanwhile, the Firebirds come up empty on their next possession. Raiders with the basketball now, top of the key. Day Works behind her back, now flips it. They get it down low. Turnaround jumper off the back of the iron for Griffin. But there to put it back, right back up and in is Hardiman. Tatiana Hardiman puts it in for 2. Those are her first 2 points of the game. She now holds her own playing defense, but we are going to get a whistle and a foul. They will give this one to Tatiana. That's her first, team second. Tina Arthur, the 5'9" sophomore forward. First free throw all the way around and out, no good. One more coming, 30-10 is your current score. This one's off the front of the iron. Griffin with the rebound. And the Raiders will walk it up. Day gets across the line, penetrates, dishes. Now they're working into the middle of the lane. Hardiman at the free throw line. Puts it on the floor and lost the handle. Firebirds come away with it quickly to Gilmore. Gilmore across the top of the key. Dishes into the corner. 3, no good. Long rebound by Moderman. Never touched the rim, so the shot clock doesn't reset. That one touches the rim as McCoy fires it towards the back of the iron. And the Raiders come away with it. And miscommunication as that pass goes right into the middle of the lane to Gilmore. Check that to Arthur. Now they'll dish right wing. Ellis's 3 won't fall. And we're going to go back the other way. Raider basketball under the Firebird bucket. 7:10 left to play here in this third quarter. It's been all Raiders all night, although they've taken their foot off the throttle a little bit after the first quarter. Put up 22 of their 30 points in that first frame. Now we get a foul on Mariah Ellis. That'll be her third. First team foul here of this third. Raider basketball under their own. 15 now on the shot clock. They get it to Day in a far right corner, right in front of her own coach. Now she puts it on the floor through the lane. A little contact, no whistle, shot blocked. Coming back the other way are the Firebirds. Dish to the left hand. Layup for McCoy won't fall. And we'll go back the other way as we get another Firebird foul. I believe they're going to give this one to Riley Mast. That one will go on Mast. That's her first, team second. Both teams now with 2 fouls here in this third frame. Don't forget the men take the court about 20 minutes after the conclusion of the ladies' game. Raiders pump it down low. Layup off the glass is good. Nice job for Lana Griffin. Lana Griffin gets it right off the glass. And the Raiders cause a turnover. Piat creates the turnover. Firebirds are going to call a timeout. It's a full timeout. 32-10 is your current score. Raiders in front and have been since the onset. Raider ball coming out of the timeout. Raiders lead 32-10. Dump it into the lane, triple team, and traveling is going to be the call. Griffin ran into one more body, I think, than she thought she was going to face as they put the triple team on. Traveling's the call, gives the ball back over to the Firebirds. Dribble drive down the lane. Ellis off the glass. Count it. 32-12 now. Top side for Day. Spot up three off the left side of the iron. Long rebound, goes out of bounds. Firebirds try to get into the lane, and it's tipped away. Here comes Day, one-on-one now. She'll go to the rack. The layup partially blocked. Good defense that time. Firebirds, transition defense by Arthur. Nice job. Now they'll kick it out. Three on the way. Count it. Mariah Ellis buries the three. She's got the last 5 points. 15 points on the board, and the last 5 of them have come off from the hands of Ellis. Ellis has got 7 on the night. Here's another steal. Loose ball on the floor. Alternating arrow gives the ball to the Firebirds, so technically that should go down as a steal, or at least a turnover by the Raiders. 32-15. Ellis brings it across, now dumps it into the lane. Jumper in the lane, won't fall for Mast. Last touched by the Raiders, it'll be Firebird basketball under their own. 20 on the shot clock as that shot did not catch metal. The Firebirds are working all the way around the perimeter. Try to dump it down low, and it's taken away. Good anticipation by Schultz as Schultz gets the steal. She'll give it up to Piat. Piat will bring it up herself. Back to Schultz, now to Day. Raiders try to get it down low, and that ball is taken away. Good anticipation by Ellis. She'll stop and pop and have her shot partially blocked that time by Tatiana Hardiman. 4 minutes to play here in the third, 32-15. Raiders in front. Into the lane, scoop and score, count it. Nice touch that time by Tina Arthur. Found the gap and exploited it, and now we're going to get a technical foul. No, a timeout. Check that. I thought I saw him whistle for a technical foul. That is a technical foul.
No timeout. There was a technical foul on the Kirtland bench.
So a bench foul, technical. Ava Schultz to go to the free throw line. First one's good.
Schultz shooting the technicals.
Second one is good as well. It'll be Raider basketball with a fresh 30 on the shot clock. 34-17. Day, top side. 3 on the way from distance by Schultz. That one's a little off, and now we're going to get a whistle away from the ball. Raider foul.
GRCC foul, number 15, Moderman, that's her second foul.
Moderman's going to pick up the foul. That's her second. It's the team's third. Both teams relatively clean here in this third quarter. Now here's a tip away. Day to the rack, count it, and one. McCoy will pick up the foul. That's her third, team's third. Day got her hand in the passing lane and eventually came away with the loose ball after the assist you'd have to give to Moderman. And we got a whistle on the free throw. Lane violation maybe? See how they sort this out. Raiders are walking away from the stripe, so it looks like it may go against the Raiders. Check that. Free throw is good. And a foul called against Griffin. That'll be Lana's third, team's fourth. So just as I say, they've been playing pretty clean. It was 3-2 team fouls. The Firebirds will be shooting free throws in the final 3 minutes and 15 seconds of this third quarter, as the Raiders have committed 4 and now call it 5, as they're going to get Piot for the reach-in. That'll be Avery's fourth. Lucy Hall and Alyssa Keel will check back in for the Firebirds. And a Tubergen will check back in for the Raiders. First free throw, no good for Arthur. One more coming. Arthur's able to cut into that 20-point lead. Free throw was pure. Just over 3 minutes to play here in the third. Raiders up 37-18. Work it around, now down low. And it's taken away. Good defense by the Firebirds. Spot up 3 this time for Ellis. That's a little off target. Raiders clear. Last play, they were trying to get it into the corner to Schultz. Now they offer Day a 3. Day can't get it to fall. Loose ball, last touch. They're going to say Raiders touched it. It'll be Firebird basketball. 2.5 minutes to play here in the third. 37-18. Your Raiders in front. Don't forget the men will play about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Ten on the shot clock. Loose ball. Raiders come away with it. Lead pass out to Day. Day one-on-one. Scoop and score. Schultz will get credit for the outlet pass. 39-18. 3 in and out for McCoy. Good rebound that time by Moderman. Raiders playing a little catch outside the arc. Traveling. AWOL will check in for the Firebirds. Renee AWOL from Winter Springs, Florida. AWOL's jumper off the front of the iron. Raiders clear. 66 seconds to play here in the third. Dribble drive, penetration, fire it back out. Topside, Day. Kicks it. 3 from the left wing won't fall for Schultz. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by the Firebirds and fouled by the Raiders. Griffin's going to pick up foul number 4.
Checking in now
Van Adder will check in for the Raiders. Kirtland, a 5'11 freshman from Allegan. Awal's first free throw off the front and the back of the iron, but the rim unkind. She will get one more. That one no good, but we do have a lane violation. Would not have counted had it gone. Raider basketball, 39-18, under a minute to play. Raiders try to get it inside. Now they're forced to go back outside. 10 on the shot clock. Day outside the arc, wants to penetrate. Behind the back. Gives it up to Schultz. Now back to Day for three. Off the front of the iron. Count it. As the shot clock was expiring. Count the three. 42-18. Firebirds almost throw it away. Instead, get a good look from the left wing, and they're going to get a whistle and a foul. This one's going to go against the Raiders. I believe that was Van Adder. Nope, check that. Tubergen. That's Anna's first. Raiders are in the excessive foul category here for quarter number 3. So back to the free throw line go the Firebirds. Keel makes them both. Keel's got 4 on the afternoon. Those two coming from the charity stripe. Here comes Day. Coast to coast, layup off the glass. Can't get it to fall. 42-20 is your third quarter score. Firebirds able to put up 10 points in that quarter. Raiders able to put up 14. Raiders, big risk. They've got 2 ladies with 4 fouls. That's Griffin and Piat. Meanwhile, Tatiana Day with 15 points, pacing all scorers. Piat with 8, 6 points for Schultz, 4 each for Moderman and Griffin, 3 points for Tubergen and 2 for Hardiman. That will get you to a total of 42. Meanwhile, to get to the 20 mark for the Firebirds, start out with the leading scorer. It's going to be Mariah Ellis. She's got 7 points on the afternoon, 4 each for Hall and Keel. 3 points for for Arthur. Tina Arthur is her name. And 1 point for Ellie Sexton. Sexton went down earlier. We have not seen her back into the contest, although she is seated on the bench with her teammates, but yet seemed a little bit gentle as she sat back down after that timeout. Hopefully she will be okay. Long bus ride back. But 10 more minutes of basketball to be played. Dave Glazer said, wait a minute. They had the last jump ball. We get to start with the basketball here in quarter number 4. And sure enough, he was correct, as he normally is. Coach Glazer, great guy. 9th season here at the helm of your GRCC Raiders. Always generous with his time and absolutely loves these kids and loves basketball. Great combination. Raiders working it around the perimeter. Now they're down to 5 on the shot clock. They fire one up from the top of the key. Unsuccessful as it may be, it kept the shot clock violation from going off. That was Van Adder's jumper. Into the corner now goes AWOL. Her 3 is not AWOL. It is good. 42-23. Raiders on top. Firebird defense is stiffened. Raiders fire a 3. That one's in and out, no good. Again, a jumper from Van Adder, but here's a steal by Moderman. Moderman with a steal. Now the Raiders will get it right to the free throw line. A jump shot by Schultz won't fall. Here come the Firebirds back the other way. Coast to coast on the layup is Gilmore. A little too aggressive as the basketball had a little bit too much energy behind it. Bounced right off the backboard and away from the rim. Top of the key now, Tubergen dishes. Dave for three, left wing. Won't fall, but the long rebound run down by Schultz. And the Raiders will reset. Here's Day again for three. That one, the high arcer, also won't fall. Schultz with another rebound. Day with another shot. And the Firebirds with another foul. Foul's going to be called on Keel. That's her second. First team foul here in this fourth quarter. Two shots coming for Day. First one off the side of the iron, no good. Day paces all scorers with 15. That's her first miss from the stripe. She's now 3 for 4 from the charity line. That one also no good, so 3 for 5. But once again, Schultz with another rebound and got it right back to Day. Now they'll reset the offense. 12 on the shot clock. They try to get it down low. They're going to draw a whistle. This foul is going to go against Keel. That'll be her second. Check that, her third, team's second. Here comes Tina Arthur back into the contest. Raiders now with 20 on the shot clock. As the clock was winding down, got a little bailout with a foul. Not that it wasn't an unjustified bailout, but nonetheless, adding more time to their possession. And the jumper that time unsuccessful for Van Adder. And here come the Firebirds back the other way. Top of the key now Gilmore. She'll kick left wing. 3 on the way. Count it. AWOL with another triple. Six points now for AWOL off the bench. The sophomore from Winter Springs, Florida. Here's a layup attempt for Schultz. She's fouled. Keel will pick up foul number 4. Schultz to the free throw line. To the free throw line. First one is good. Second one, not so much, off the side of the iron. Rebound controlled by the Firebirds. 43-26. Jumper in the lane, count that one. Alyssa Keel uses the glass from 6 feet away. Scores it. Three for Day off the back of the iron. Long rebound, though, kept alive by the Raiders. They'll give it right to Day. Day now into the corner, dishing. Jumper, we got another Firebird foul. Gilmore is going to pick up her 4th. Mast will come in for Keel. Kirtland with a couple of free throws. First one is pure. So just like that, the Firebirds have a couple of ladies with 4 fouls. That's Gilmore and Keel. This one is also good. Kirtland makes good on the 2 free throw attempts. She's got 2 points on the afternoon. We're at the 6:30 mark. Raiders 45, Firebirds 28. Jumper from in the lane. Gilmore, her shot no good. Gilmore thought there might have been a little bit of contact, and the officials, a little closer than I am, didn't see it that way. Raiders set up an outside jumper. That one's in and out. No good for Van Adder. And a jump ball on the rebound attempt, but it'll be Firebird basketball. 6:09 to play. Lewis, the 5'3" freshman, will check in. Just over 6 minutes to play, 45-28 Raiders. Jump shot partially blocked, but got right back to it. Way to stay with it, Tina Arthur. And we're going to get a timeout. Full timeout, 30 to 45. Raiders in front. Raider basketball coming out of that timeout. Inbound play. Eventually they'll use Schultz. Now they'll get it across and try to dump it down low to Hardiman. Pass is knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Raider basketball. 23 on the shot clock. Firebirds zone defense. Raiders working it around for Day. Day wanted the three-point jump shot. Instead, they'll flip the ball all the way around. Three on the way, won't fall. That was Hardiman. Three taken that time by AWOL won't fall. But there for the rebound and the putback is Ellis. Your turnaround 12-footer is good. 45-32. Little full court pressure now being applied by the Firebirds. Hardiman, offensive foul. Tatiana Hardiman with the foul. That's her second. That's the Raiders' first of this fourth quarter. Traveling is the call on Amanda Lewis. Schultz will bring it across, have it tipped away. It'll still be Raider basketball. Oh, no, they're going to get a foul. AWOL is going to pick up the foul. That is Renee's first, but the fifth team foul, so the Raiders will shoot free throws. The final 4:52 of this contest. First one's good. Schultz makes them both. She's now 1 point away from a double-double, 10 boards on the afternoon, and 9 points. Here's a takeaway. And they repay the favor, but the Raiders collect it. Hardiman, technically, 2 collections that time. Now she's got it topside. Day wanted a three. Instead, they'll go to Schultz for three. That's off the back of the iron, but the Raiders keep it alive. Fresh 20 on the shot clock. Day's three. A little too firm off the left wing. Ellis will push the pace. Draw the foul. Can't get the bucket to go, but she will go to the free throw line. Day is going to pick up foul number 4, so now the Raiders with 3 ladies with 4 fouls, Piat, Griffin, and now Day. Ellis's first free throw rattles around and goes through. Lead is now 14 for the Raiders, 47-33, 4:09 to play. Make it 13. Raiders able to break the full court pressure. Now they get it to Day with 15 on the shot clock. Down low go the Raiders, and Griffin is going to lose it. It's going to be a turnover. Give the ball back over to the Firebirds. Here comes Gilmore back in. Gilmore goes back in. She's got 4 fouls. We'll keep our eye on Adriana. Loose ball in the lane. Adriana scoops it up and collects it and puts it right back up and in. Opportunistic bucket that time. Just as we mentioned, we're going to keep our eye on her. How about an 11-point lead now for the Raiders? Raiders turn it back into 13, though. Good offensive rebound by Griffin. Puts it back up and in. Griffin now 13 rebounds, 8 points. Here's a partial shot block that time by Piat. And Piat will force it out of bounds off from the leg of Amanda Lewis. It'll be Raider basketball. Schultz to inbound from the sideline. Give and go. Schultz now has a 2-on-1. Dishes and double dribble is the call. Ava's called for the double dribble. Gives the ball back over to the Firebirds with just over 3 minutes to play. Down 13. They get it to Gilmore. Gilmore dishes. Here's an 8-foot jumper from the corner. That shot no good. Loose ball last touched by the Raiders, and another Firebird hits the deck hard. That time it's Amanda Lewis. Inbound play is taken away. Good defense by Piat. Piat all the way down to the lane. Jumper won't go. There for the rebound, and the putback is Day. Putback won't fall, but she'll go to the free throw line. Another Firebird foul, and that may be on Gilmore. Check that. Lewis is going to pick this up. Tiana misses the first. She's been stuck on 15 points for a minute now. And she makes that one. Call it 16. She was 3 for 3 from the stripe, then went 0 for 3. Now makes that one. Speaking of making it, there's a 3-ball. Mariah Ellis buries the 3. She's now got 14. Timeout called. It's a 14-point lead. Ellis pacing the way for the Firebirds. 14 points, 6 rebounds. She only bested rebounding-wise by Keel and Arthur with 7. 50-39, 2:40 to play. Full court pressure. Pass near the half-court stripe is collected by Piat, and the Raiders break the press. Now they'll dump it down low. They get it down low to Griffin. Griffin puts it up and in off the glass. 52-39, lead back to 13. Right wing, Awal wanted the three. Now they'll dish it to the left wing. That three won't fall for McCoy. Rebound collected by the Raiders. Piat got the rebound. She's knocking on the door of a double-double. Pass goes into Griffin way outside. Now they'll go cross court. Here's Day for three. That's off the mark. Rebound, the putback won't fall for Hardiman, but she will go to the free throw line. We've got another Firebird foul. Hardiman slow to get up. Foul's going to be called on Tina Arthur. It'll be Arthur's third. Hardiman at the free throw line gets a pair. Off the back of the iron, no good. Second one also off the back of the iron. No good. 13-point lead remains for the Raiders. Minute 40 to play. Firebirds don't have a ton of time. They're going to need to set something up and shoot. They fire that one up. Does Arthur. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by Day, and Day will walk it up. Day in no hurry whatsoever. Minute 20 to play. And a whistle and a foul. This one's going to go against McCoy. That'll be McCoy's fourth. So Day back to the free throw line. 85 seconds left in this one. Day shooting with the clock stopped. In and out. That miss moves Tiana to 50% from the stripe tonight. And that one will put her below that. But she gets the long rebound, fires that up from the 15-foot stripe, and can't get it to fall. But the long rebound, last touched by McCoy, it'll be Raider basketball. 4 for 9 tonight from the stripe is Day. Unheard of. She does not normally miss free throws at that level. Day's three, a little offline, but loose ball tipped around, and we're going to get a whistle and a Raider foul. I believe they're going to get Hardiman on this one. They will. This is her third. So the Raiders with 2 with 4 fouls and 2 with 3 fouls. Meanwhile, the Firebirds 4 with 3, or 4 with 4. Three with 4 and 2 with 3. And now we're going to get another whistle on Hardiman. That is her fourth. That's the fourth team foul against the Raiders, so now both teams will shoot the final minute of the game. Free throws, that is. On any foul, save for a player control. Traveling. Tina Arthur forgot to dribble before she made her move. Under a minute to play, 13-point Raider lead, Raider basketball. Day will go right wing and look for it back. Instead, they'll go cross court. Late on the pass down low to Griffin, and it's taken away by the Firebirds. Griffin nearly stole it away. Now the Raiders will come up with it. Day's lead pass up ahead to Piot. Piot's layup, count it, and one. Piot's now got 10. That'll give her a double-double. 10 points, 10 boards. Adriana Gilmore picks up her 5th, so she is disqualified. Lucy Hall will check in. Free throw won't fall for Piot, so she does not complete the three-point play. 15-point differential here. Firebirds just inside the arc. 2 ball is good for AWOL. Quick timeout taken by the Firebirds. Down 13 with 13 seconds left to play. The Raiders men's take their 6-2 record onto the court right after this one against the Kirtland men, who are currently 1-3. Don't go anywhere. More basketball coming right here from the Gordon Hunsberger Arena. This one's not over yet. 54-41. Gilmore has fouled out. McCoy and Keel each with 4. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, Griffin has 4, as does Piot and Hardiman. So it'll be Raider basketball right in front of their own coaching staff. Inbound play by Schultz. Today, Day's fouled. She'll go back to the free throw line. Foul's going to be called on AWOL. That's her 2nd. Tiana Day will go back to the free throw line. 16 points, leads all scorers here tonight. Count to first. Count the second, as she will be able to jump the 500 mark. And the Firebirds will walk it across the timeline and fire up one more 3. That's off the front of the iron. Raiders with the rebound and will dribble it out. 56-41 is your final score. Raiders come away with a victory. 18 points for Day with 6 rebounds. 10 points for Piot, along with 11 rebounds, so a double-double there. Schultz missed the double-double by 1 point. She had 10 boards and 9 points. Meanwhile, Griffin missed it by 2. She had 12 rebounds to go with her 8 points. Also contributing, Tubergen with 3, Moderman with 4, Hardiman with 2, and Van Adder with 2. That'll get you to 56 if you're a math whiz. Meanwhile, to get to 41, let's start with Ellis with 14, the only Firebird in double figures. 8 points for AWOL, 6 for Arthur and for Keel. 4 points chipped in by Hall, 2 for Gilmore, and 1 for Sexton. Well wishes for Sexton. Ellie took a pretty good fall earlier in the game, hoping she will be okay. No worse for the wear. But that'll do it here for the women. 56-41 is your final score. Men on the court, they're set to entertain you in about 20 minutes. This is the GRCC Raider Basketball Network.
I never imagined I could fall even more in love with my husband, but since he started using this simple morning trick, our relationship has completely changed. It felt like rediscovering the passion that brought us together in the first place. A night that began like any other turned into 2 hours of deep connection, all thanks to a special mixture he tried. If you love your partner and want to surprise her in an unforgettable way, this video might be exactly what you're looking for. With just 15 seconds a day, this simple method, developed by renowned scientists, has already helped many men regain their confidence and presence in their relationships. You don't need expensive medications or devices. This natural and easy technique can be done in the comfort of your own home and provides surprising results by increasing blood flow. Imagine being able to offer the best of yourself to the person you love without rushing, without worry, just enjoying every moment together. All you need is to dedicate a few seconds after your shower to try this tested and approved method, even by the biggest names in adult entertainment. And no matter your age, whether 35 or 70, you'll be ready to experience memorable nights with the person who makes your heart race. There is a special video that teaches the step-by-step of this powerful mixture. My husband found this exclusive content with none other than Johnny Sins, one of the leading experts in the field, and it transformed our relationship for the better. Now, we've decided to share this so other couples can enjoy intense moments once again. I put the direct link to the video in the blue Learn More button on your screen now. Watch it, but do so in a private setting because the content is very detailed, direct, and hot. But be warned, this video is constantly being taken down by major companies in the industry, so don't wait to click. It could be your only chance to bring new energy into your relationship. Click the blue button now and transform your nights. Tomorrow, you'll look at her and feel that you made the right choice. And she'll smile and want you like never before.
Oh, angels sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a drink and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be my user. When I was a river dried up. It came to rain or flood. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so angels sent from up above.